I'm Julie Arnold, and my experience in the church world is the past 30 years I've been involved in church at First Baptist Church of Atlanta as a secretary to begin with, believe it or not, for 9 people and doing different things. But my main function there was to choreograph dance numbers and then also to direct the Passion Play. And then Andy scooped me up and I began helping him program the worship services at North Point Community Church. My official title, was first Worship Service Programmer, and then it was Multi-Campus Service Programming Director. The best way to describe it is I did everything that involved the worship service besides the message. That was Andy's job. Music, production, guest services, media, bulletins. Design is huge. And the reason I feel like it's very, very important is because it's what a person feels when they first come into the room, when they first drive into the parking lot. It's the first thing they see, and it impacts how they feel. What they feel is how they're going to feel about the church. And they already probably, if it's their first time visiting a church, have a negative or they're very skeptic about the church. We want them to feel that the church is a warm and inviting place. When they walk into the doors, we want them to feel, yes, welcome, we're glad you're here. The key areas that involve design that make people feel that way are the areas concerning stage. When they walk into the auditorium and they see the stage, automatically they go either wow or I'm not so sure about that. Another area that we want them to feel welcomed to is the signage. The signage is huge. They should know. They should not have to go, oh, I don't know where to go. I don't know what to do. The signage is huge, and it should feel like, oh, yes, okay, I don't have to ask questions, especially for an introvert. I mean, it's a science. For the introvert, you cannot give them enough information. And if the information is nice, clean, simple, and a need-to-know basis, then you've really done your job as a design firm. In my years at North Point, I was always working to design an experience, not to design a building. My goal always was for the person to walk away, to say, I want to come back. I think design helped the growth of the church in the fact that we thought about and really labored over choosing colors for a specific reason, to make it look a certain way, to make people feel a certain way. We chose, for instance, paintings to go up in the hallway to make people feel a certain way, that when people walked in, they would not so much be in awe, but say, oh, this doesn't feel like a condemning church. This feels like a welcoming church. Okay, if you're overwhelmed about all the things that you think you need to do to improve the experience at your church, then if you would just do this one thing, if you would just go through like the most important guest is about to come. Better yet, if the person you've been trying to get to church is finally going to come through, if you would just act like they were coming to church that Sunday, what would they see? If you would just declutter, take out all the clutter that they might see, take out all the bad smells, that would be huge. The one piece of advice that I would give service programmers, people who do Sunday after Sunday after Sunday, is to remember who it is you're working for. It's not man, it's not you, it's not money, it's the Lord your God. Once you've done that, because that's enough, but just in case it's not enough, to take a break and remember who it is you're working for.